We all know failure is a part of the road to success, but a lot of people avoid it. Why? Why do we choose to not take the scary, the dangerous route when we know failure will eventually lead us to the most success that we want in our life? And it's for a few reasons, because there's been times I've avoided taking the dangerous route because I had something comfortable. You guys might be in a position watching this video, you've made your first 5, 10K profit month, you've hit big months, but you still don't feel fulfilled, you still feel trapped in your life, you don't feel aligned with your purpose, and you just stay down this path. That was me. I was going down this path that was comfortable, that was secure, but I didn't feel like I was growing. And there's only two different ways in life that you're going. You're either growing or you're dying. You're never stagnant. If you're a business, you're either growing or you're dying. If you're in a relationship, it's either growing or you're dying. If you're scared to fail, but you know it leads to success and you still won't endure more failure, this video is for you. This is for that people know they need to take that risk, they need to take that different direction, but they don't know how, they're scared. And I wanna go more into the depths behind it, because I did 3 different things that completely changed my life. They may not have been the smartest decision at the time, but it led me to the person I am today. And I wanna share that. Number 1, I chose to study abroad when I had $2,000 roughly in my bank account. I chose to go to Prague, Czech Republic, while I was in college, when quite frankly, the decision didn't really make sense. Like, I didn't have that much money. Like, I should have stayed home, locked in on business for that year, because I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur or be self-employed. And I decided to take that trip, and it completely expanded my worldview and perception, because I saw another part of the world I never saw growing up. I barely went out of the country. It allowed me to see the world through a different lens, and taking that risk, taking that one risk led me to the next risk. It led me to the thing after. So that's step 1. Studying abroad completely changed my life. Number 2, leaving a group, a community where I had an extremely solid foundation, I had the most secure future and everything going for me, was one of the hardest and most difficult decisions for me that I've ever made in my life, financially, and just like mentally stability during that time. But looking back now, 6 to 8 months later, I have grown so much in terms of my mental resilience, in terms of my self-perception of the world and seeing other people through a different lens. I highly, highly urge you all, if you're afraid to fail because you know you have this massive downside and you can lose so much on the other side, go for it. Go for it, because there is one saying, you would rather regret the things that you did do than the things that you never did. And I think that's absolutely golden. That's the truth to live by. You would rather regret the things that you ended up doing than the things you never tried. You don't want to live with any what ifs, right? So that leads to my next point. Everyone says that, you know, a rich person learns from their own failures and experiences, but an even richer or smarter person learns from somebody else's experiences so they don't have to make the same mistakes. I'm gonna somewhat disagree, and here's why. Your lack of experience is killing your own wisdom. Your lack of experience, your lack of trying something that you intuitively feel that you want to try and go after is killing your own wisdom, because you are blocked by your own limiting beliefs. Whenever you try something new, right? Flying out of the country, starting your own business, selling a service, starting an e-com brand, whether you fail or you don't fail, eventually further down the line, when you start the 2nd or 3rd business, or you go to the next spot, you will have so much more wisdom in your mind that the people who didn't even try or tried learning from someone else don't have, okay? You need to be in the arena. You have to be in the arena. Even if you're losing tens of thousands of dollars, you're gaining wisdom. So when you start your next business, you're gonna be far more equipped mentally with the knowledge too. It's gonna help you a lot. Now, people who are afraid to fail have the least amount of wisdom in the world, because they have no lessons, they have no battle scars, they have nothing they learn from. And they're afraid to fail and are limited by their self-imposed limiting beliefs. Okay, it's always you versus you. So if you're afraid to fail because you have a story in your mind, just know it's keeping you poor, and it's keeping you in that safe place. Maybe it's not keeping you poor, it's keeping you in that safe box, which is okay, like you'll be stable. But if you have something greater you wanna go for, you can't live with the what ifs and the regrets. So if you're scared to fail and you want to be successful, this is a little thought experiment that I do. Look in the future 5 to 10 years and look at the current path you're on, and then look at that future path, right? And if you're going on that current path and you're happy with where you're gonna be in 5 to 10 years, you need to either sacrifice the other desire or go fully into it, right? If you have another desire in your mind, like if you have something you really want to go after, you either have to reduce the desire or you go fully into it, okay? Because you can't let that linger in your mind, because then the thing you're currently doing, you're not gonna give it your 100% mental focus, time, energy, and attention. And in your 20s, like right now, this is the time you can really go for things and not bear crazy, negative consequences because you don't have kids, right? You don't have to take care of your family and all that. Like, this is the time you can take the greatest risks. So if you're scared to fail, this is what I did. It completely helped, completely changed my life. I studied abroad, I took a risk on my own business, and I have grown more in the last 6 months being alone and being by myself and going through challenges that have taught me the most about life, about what's good, what's bad, what I messed up at, what was the right decision. You have to choose the scary route. You have to choose the scary route because nobody else will do it for you except for me. If you're watching this video and you're on the fence and you want to go for that thing, just do it. Just do it. Because I'm telling you right now, I won't live with a single regret on my time on this earth, the limited time we have, and you shouldn't also. Hopefully you guys found this valuable, and remember, life is more meaningful when you do scary things and you chase failure. See you guys on the next one. Peace.